Yeah.
Sensate is spelled incorrectly.
Is there an E in there?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Craig did that part.
I
Let's make sure it's down here.
Yeah, of course. Why am I not surprised?
He put the 1, 2, 3 together. See, this is mine down here. I did that right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we streaming?
Are we streaming?
Okay.
How's your
She would have
stream?
let us.
How's your stream?
Woohoo! We're at 99%. That gives us 1% to change windows.
Yeah.
Don't change windows. Oh, yeah, that. No, it seems pretty responsive on the cameras. At least from this end. Scott's daughter built that.
That's pretty cool. That is
I
pretty
love that.
cool.
She has all the talent.
In 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Good idea. Good idea. Hi. Hey, Facebook people. You have joined Technorama, but we are not doing the real show yet. We're going to be doing it in just a few minutes. We have a studio full of people.
Technorama.
And I think that little noise means... I think that noise means that... not the voice noise. That Skype noise means that Craig may have actually just joined. Let's find out. Craig. Step. Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Beep, beep, beep. He sent me an SOS saying, "Are you on Skype?" Yes, I am on Skype. Let's call him now. So, Technorama is a podcast that takes a lighthearted look at tech, science, sci-fi, and all things geek. We'll be starting in just a moment. Am I on Do Not Disturb? Why don't I even hear him?
Lucky, I guess.
He says hello. Did he change his Skype handle or something?
May have.
Yes. Calling. What the heck was that all about? Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Access denied.
Hello.
Your camera's really
Access
dark.
denied. Access denied.
Why is it dark? It was just...
It was just fine. Yep, that's the way Technorama goes. All right, let me adjust your screen position here,
seriously,
too.
it was just fine.
I gotta zoom you in just a little bit tighter here. We got some weird artifacts on the screen.
Wow.
Why is my...
Is it like raining there or something?
It looks like it's
Raining
really
in the
dark.
studio.
Overcast.
We'll add sound effects. We're going to
I
get
have
started with
something?
the regular show
I
in
don't
just a
even
moment,
understand.
ladies and gentlemen. Did you not
Really?
hear me
Why is
trying to
this
call you on
so-
Skype?
No, I did not. It showed you as offline.
Okay, that was a little loud on my
That was
end.
hot.
That was loud on my end. Back that down a bit.
That was so terrible, I think you gave me cancer.
Okay.
Craig, your video is also very pixelated. Have you been drinking again? No, because his video's coming in from here. La 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 la. Banana splits.
Or we could do...
No. I know it. Don't.
What is the...
Oh, there he's doing it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the pew pew pew.
Oh God, no.
Pew pew. It's
Here, let me call... I'm going to hang up.
okay.
I'm going to hang up and call you right back.
All right.
All right.
Ah, Skype. How was the overall quality of this call? Problems were so bad the call gave me cancer. There we go. Video problems?
Yes.
Yes. Which one of the following?
All.
I could not see any video. The other side could not see my video. Image quality was poor. The video kept
Do
freezing.
they
Yes.
have image quality is crap?
Audio problems. I
Oh,
heard
it's quality as
noise.
Craig.
The volume was low. Let's just pick things at random. Send feedback. There we go. Deal with it. Okay, go to video. And he's still dark. Still stormy.
Access denied.
Still stormy. Camera adjustments. You're much clearer, but it's still dark. There! It just faded nice and bright.
It looks good. Man, those are green headphones.
You've never seen his green headphones? He's been using them for
I don't
years.
recall. Have you had those for a while?
Many a whiles.
He's not paying attention.
He's not listening.
He's not listening to
Are you
me.
hearing us?
How did
Craig?
he? Hello?
Now the video works, but the
Hello?
audio's out. Hello?
Hello?
I think he's trying to hold his dentures in.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
What's up?
Now the video's okay.
Your video's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should have heard all the insults we just threw your way.
No.
I was just
Then
commenting. I've never seen your green headset or headphones before.
They're green.
They're green. Yeah, green.
That was the beauty from Skype. It has an insult filter, so I didn't see it.
Ah.
The insult filter. So it's off
you
most
didn't-
of the time.
So you didn't get
That's right.
your regular.
Access denied.
Yeah. What? I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I don't have my laptop. I'm not checking the Facebook room. Maybe I can pull it up on my phone. We want to keep tabs on who's there and what they're saying. Da, 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 da. Don't get the chicken song in my head. Doggone it.
See, yeah, that's why we don't play it.
He did it. Did it. Mhm.
Now there's your brain enema.
He's just got a playlist called Earworms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Technorama, the podcast for geeks.
Oh,
Hey, no, it was right there. 508. Here we are. Live. We have a live viewer.
Hey, a live viewer.
Are they?
Oh, it's me.
It's me.
It's you.
It's John Miller Jr. Okay. Let's share this thing. Okay, my phone is now talking to me. Stop it. Share now public. Well, that's not what I wanted. I want to share it as me, not
Pretty slow.
Technorama. Craig, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
That's a
Okay.
delay.
Oh. Wow, that's the busy CPU. Is the voices matching up with the talking?
So if we
No,
run
Probably
fast,
not. Go to the other
fast-
cameras.
Yeah.
The room cam may be on high resolution. So mine looks good. Go to Ben and Keith. Does the voice match the
Test
video?
1, 2, 3.
Does the
Pretty
carpet
enough.
match the
I'll
drinks?
bet
What?
that's on a high.
Godzilla!
No! No!
I know why it's doing it. I just didn't get a chance to fix it.
Oh, darn.
Look at there.
That's-
No
Scott-
room shots.
So is Scott
No room
homeless?
shots.
and
Room
he's
shots
just,
are-
hanging out.
Room shots only when we need to. Room shot.
Oh, we're used to that.
Okay.
That's how it always was on Slice.
I thought
See,
that was
that's
Here we
how
are.
I always did it. You know,
okay.
somebody else is talking and I'm focused
Notes
on mine.
from the producer.
I mean, yeah, Slice was
And-
always like that.
Are you ready to record?
Hey, did you see John's message?
No. What did you
He
say?
said this is about exciting as seniors night at American Gladiators.
See.
What? Oh, yeah, I didn't quite catch that.
Craig, do me a favor
All right.
and share the video, will you? And then share using my account.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, you.
All right, let's begin this insanity.
What, like we hadn't already?
Uh-huh. Here we go. In 3,
It's insane, all right.
2, 1. Technorama episode 508. I'm just going to get some cigarettes.
Good morning, folks. This is your captain speaking.
Technorama.
Remember when?
Technorama.
On this day in tech history.
Tech.
And now, the news.
Tech.
What the chuck?
Technorama.
Welcome to Blockhead Video.
I was always told chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Where does it really come from?
Over there. in the media corner.
Technorama.
Hold my beer and watch this.
Unfasten your seatbelts and disregard all safety rules. Here are your flight crew, Chuck and Craig.
Welcome to Technorama. This is a show that takes a lighthearted look at tech, science, sci-fi, and all things geek. If this is your first time joining us, thank you. You're in for a treat. We have a large cast of...
All right, stop that.
Or it just started hailing on the roof. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, there.
Is
that better?
Golf clap, yes. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I know it's been a while, and we are happy to be back. I am Chuck Tomasi. Joining me, as always, is Craig Stepp. How are you, Craig?
I am good. There.
The double fist pump. Works
That's
every
right.
time. Also joining us in the binary studio here in sunny, hot Phoenix, Arizona is... We'll go around the table from
Hi.
that guy.
I'm Keith.
I'm Ben.
Keith.
And I'm Scott.
Scott, you're going to need to sit closer to the microphone.
I don't want to eat it.
Eat the microphone. Eat it.
We just had pie.
Delicious chocolate-filled microphone.
That's what you need to do is just put chocolate
Own
on it. I
it.
have no problem.
Own it.
You just gotta put your face on it.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Make love to the
So
audience.
is Scott like Phoenix's newest resident now?
Pretty close. He's got to close on the house. There's a whole story in there.
Yep.
We didn't mention that Ben and Keith are from TG Geeks.
TG Geeks.
Did you geeks?
There we go. We even have one of your stories in this week.
Oh, you do?
Ah.
Uh-huh. You know which one it is, too, because
Yeah.
you told me to correct this.
Let's see.
We,
Which
yeah,
one
we
is
were.
that?
Yeah, we had to correct Craig's spelling.
We have some feedback,
What?
though.
What did
First,
I-
yes, Craig had a typo in there. That's all right. It happens all the time. We have some feedback.
all
Let's
the time.
Highly doubt.
Sing along if you know the words.
Letters.
Edersley.
Litters.
Oh, we got Edersley.
We got litters
We
of
got
kittens.
Letters.
Every day.
Sometimes it's cover.
Mailman.
The mailman.
What?
Watch where you're pulling it from.
Perfectly synced with Craig.
Oh boy.
Do I have a door?
The mailman's a ding-dong.
Ding dong.
Our first... We didn't get a whole lot of email, but we did get some voicemail,
Oh,
some of which
yeah.
has been kicking around for a while, but so have we. First one's from Calculon's brother. Remember Calculon on Futurama? That's pretty much all he said.
Oh. Nice.
Short and sweet.
He had a comment on show
Fantastic.
506.
Uh-huh.
That was riveting.
I dude, pretty controversial, too. We even had to bleep out a couple words.
Did he tweet that?
Hey, well, by the way, speaking of Futurama, did y'all see? I'm sure
The
Ben
live
and Keith
reading.
already know. No, did you see the news though?
Yes.
Which news?
There, David X. Cohen had mentioned, I guess, on the live reading or towards the end of it, that to look forward to some Futurama news at the end of the summer. It won't necessarily
everyone!
Won't be necessarily anything that it won't be like episodes, but it'll be some news from Futurama. I don't know what that means.
And was there news at the end of the reading? You didn't watch the reading, and I didn't get to the end.
Good news.
Well, I'm sure
It's
Ben and
it's
Keith might
news.
add some color to
May
that.
not be good
But that's
news.
basically what he said. He says, temper your enthusiasm, but there is some news. There is news coming from Futurama.
Okay. We will keep tabs on that.
It's news, everyone.
The second one is about bugs we have in the show.
Bugs.
Yes.
What?
Big time pest control.
Big time pest control.
I was supposed to have an appointment today. This is Karen Sanderson. I
Oh,
would
you're
like to
joking.
be informed if they're going to show up.
They'll be there in
Thank
10
you.
minutes, or your next one's free.
Did you realize you're calling Technorama not
Big time
Buggerama.
pest control. Big time pest control. We're now in that business.
Big time pest control.
Well, it's like, what audio bugs are we talking about here?
Well, you're still reaching
Buggerama.
many people.
Buggerama.
What kind of system bugs are we talking about?
Pestnorama, the podcast
Yes,
for
for
bugs.
We've been called many things before. But
Because bugs are people too.
That's That's right.
We killed Keith. We killed Keith.
Oh, dear.
So we're going to send her a bill because this next person...
Hello, good morning. This is Stan Copier for the building.
Oh, my God.
111384.
Okay.
I just want to know how much we owe you guys so we can pay.
$1 million,
please.
We can make that in 3 simple installments.
My rental should be
Low
more
financing.
than 85, so you should call me back so I can know how to write
I was
going
to bleep this phone number out.
Yeah?
But
my phone number is 707.
she can't even remember her own phone number.
4828.
Wait, no.
Or
Hang on.
What is it? Was it?
5848.
Oh, dear.
764428.
No wonder she's got
She's
bugs.
still trying to figure it out.
Oh, my word.
Oh, dear.
Hey,
Thank you. Bye.
you know what this reminds me of? Just the other day, I got a spam email, and it had the insert name here fields. But then, wait a minute, it gets better. So then I saw an identical subject line, and I looked at that email, and it's also the spam email, but it had my stuff, and the first line was, "Please ignore the previous email," and it had my fields.
Did you see the Facebook post? Somebody posted. It was an article. A spammer had contacted a programmer as an IRS spam. Called him up and said, "You owe us, $42 million or whatever," and he wrote a program that called them repeatedly, multiple lines. So he tied up all of their lines and
Awesome.
says, "You are a spammer."
Fire back, man.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it wasn't anonymous.
Yeah. He may have been.
Might have been. So your 3 voicemails were all rubbish.
Yes.
I love it.
Hey,
I
good
wish
thing we
we'd get
maintained
any
that voicemail
voicemail at
line.
this
Somebody's
point.
calling.
Yeah, I'd welcome rubbish voicemails. I mean, those would be funny.
Yeah. Good thing we maintained that voicemail line.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going out of business. Somebody's calling.
I mean, God, I welcome a wrong number. I mean, that will be fun to play on the show.
Technorama.
I think. All right, we're all going to start calling TG Geeks line.
There we go.
Yeah, we should do that. We should have people call their number for Technorama.
There we go.
Well, this could be amusing.
What is it?
Let's swap
222
voicemail numbers for a few days, a few weeks.
Okay, roll your die.
Oh, hold
15.
on. My tube.
12.
6.
4.
What did you get, Craig?
18.
You're first.
Okay, you're first. Then
So
as it should be.
we go around this room counterclockwise.
What did you get?
6.
6. He got 4.
Okay, well,
let's
So
go.
So you're after me.
So
It'll
Donna
make
can
it,
keep
make
it
it
straight.
difficult for Donna. She'll-
Right. Keep the camera straight.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So
There we go. There's
Craig is
we'll
first,
stay
and
in the,
we'll just go counterclockwise.
History has never been so confusing.
Yes.
On this day in history for July 5th, 2017, this is the 186th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. There are 179 days remaining.
Oh, we're halfway
in 2007. Yes, we're past. We have passed expiration.
Oh no!
Go ahead,
Okay,
Craig.
here we go. I'm gonna try and read this. I think it reads a little funny. It was on this date in 1610 that John guy, set sail from Bristol with 39 other colonists for Newfoundland.
He was a plumber.
that John guy. It was 330 years ago today that Isaac Newton publishes the Philosophy Naturalis Principia
There you go.
Mathematica.
Yes, one of the best books there was.
Yeah.
And on that same date in 1841, Thomas Cook organizes the first package excursion from Leicester to Loughborough.
I believe it's Leicester, but we'll go.
I think you're right. It is Leicester.
The other one we don't know.
I was imitating Craig.
July 5th, 1915, the Liberty Bell leaves Philadelphia by special train on its way to the Panama Pacific International Exposition. This is the last trip outside Philadelphia that the custodians of the bell
That was my fault. The custodians of the bell
intended to permit.
And who delivered that anyway?
FedEx.
Hey, speaking of spam earlier, Spam, the luncheon meat, is introduced into the market by Hormel Foods Corporation on this date in 1937. Hugely popular.
Spam.
We missed an audio thing.
And that same date in 1946, the bikini goes on sale after debuting during an outdoor fashion show on the Multilair pole in Paris, France.
Oh,
Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot.
Yeah.
What color is yours, Craig?
Oh, 63 years ago today, the BBC broadcast its first television news bulletin.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was 63 years ago today that Elvis Presley records. That's all right. At Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Peanut butter and banana sandwich, please.
Yeah.
On July 5th, 1996, Dolly the sheep becomes the first mammal cloned from an adult cell.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're old enough to remember that.
That was my
The
sister.
Shard in London is inaugurated as the tallest building in Europe with a height of 310 meters. Or 1,020 feet. On this
10,020 feet, sure.
In 2012. I've seen the Shard. It doesn't look that tall.
It doesn't.
It is. That's
It's
impressive.
interesting, but it doesn't look that tall.
Yeah.
And happy birthday goes out on this date to American astronomer A.E. Douglas, born on this date in 1867.
Douglas.
That's your middle name. Can't you pronounce it?
It's got two S's. That's why.
Or
You
is it,
threw him off.
Is it Douglas?
Douglas.
The two S's messed him up.
Yeah. That's right.
Doesn't take much.
Another astronomer, Louis Freeland Jenkins, was born on this date in 1888.
And singer-songwriter, rock musician Huey Lewis is 67 today.
I want a new drug.
Also
just
born
in
on
my
this,
town.
also born on the same date in 1953, American mathematician and computer scientist. Was it Karen?
I'm
Maybe.
going with Karen on that.
Karen.
Karin.
C-A-R-I-N. Could be Karen.
Karen Navy.
Listener birthdays today. For
Peter.
July 6th. Peter.
Okay.
That Peter.
He was born in 1982 in Sweden. Happy birthday to all the Peters born in 1982 in Sweden.
Yeah, in Sweden. On this date.
Also on July 8th, we have three birthdays. Trampus Whiteman, a.k.a. Dragon Helm. Mark Lee, a.k.a. Geek Dad 72. He was born on stardate -351519.09.
Uh-huh.
Is there a stardate calculator that goes in reverse? Because that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And also Alan Ralph, a.k.a. Mon Templar, was born on the 8th. July 10th is KHD, a.k.a. The Devon, a.k.a. one of our friends in tech, Kevin Devon, whom we are really sad he wasn't born on July 11th, and it'd be 7-11 for Kevin Devon.
I don't get it.
He's the one who told us about that.
Yeah.
Almost missed it.
But who was born on July 11? It's Stephen Trow, a.k.a. Redneck Tech. Love the name. If you want to be on the birthday calendar, go to the birthday calendar at chuckchat.com/wiki and get your name on there, and we will be happy to give you a shout-out at the appropriate time of year. Are we almost done with the music? Oh, man, there's another minute and 15 seconds.
Holy moly.
And should we just
Can
march
you
around
jump
the
to
room?
the end?
Yeah, let's just sing along with it.
We're usually messing things up too much.
Let's filk the words in here, shall
there
we?
we go.
It's almost done. This is the history song.
And it's important.
Never says the names quite right.
Yeah, right. Isn't that how you
always
sing?
say them right.
But you know those two words to that song, and you really sing them out.
Freebird!
Yeah.
I stole my thunder.
Here it comes. This is the end.
Is it?
Yes.
Sounds like they're
It
gearing
goes up
again.
that higher set.
There it is.
The trumpet guy gets to blast. There, that's how we know we're done with the show.
The show.
15 minutes of
The
fame.
show, yeah. And we're done.
That's the way it was on this day in history for July 5th, 2017.
Yeah.
Enjoy it or delete it.
Yeah, because you can't go down from here. But we'll find a way.
We will find a way. We have some, it's good startling news. Let's see if I can find my good startling news. No, so we'll go with this one.
Good news,
right.
everyone.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody want to take a crack at this one? This one comes from...
How now, Brown Cow?
Is this Mad Marv? No, this one is from Scott Reynolds.
I can't open it because it's complaining about my ad blocker.
Oh dear.
Your ab blocker?
I have an ab blocker.
Yeah, ab blocker.
Yes,
It's my ad blocker.
It's called the refrigerator.
Yeah,
exactly.
Too far. Is it your
lie we had earlier?
It's not your 6-pack or you have a washing machine ab blocker, right?
My 6-pack is all tall boys.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. My ad blocker is beer.
Who's reading this one?
Oh, hell, I'll take it.
Okay, go ahead, Ben.
So 7% of all American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Oh, dear. I could make a lot of jokes, but I'm not going to. According to a nationally representative...
Brown chickens, brown eggs.
Well, and this is according to a nationally representative online survey commissioned by the Innovation Center of U.S. Dairy. If you do the math, that works out to 16.4 million misinformed idiots. I mean, milk-drinking people. The equivalent of the population of Pennsylvania, and then some, does not know that chocolate milk is milk, cocoa, and sugar.
Oh, really?
You ruined the recipe. I thought it was made by elves.
Yeah, I did too.
Keebler elves.
Keebler.
In a hollow tree.
Yes.
In a hollow tree.
But while
this big factory in that tree.
Yeah, really. If you put your ear to the ground. But while the survey has attracted snorts and jeers from other corners, guys, milk comes from cows and not just the brown kind. Snarked food and wine. The most surprising thing about this figure may actually be that it isn't higher.
Oh, dear Lord.
For decades, observers in agriculture, nutrition, and education have griped, I say!
I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
You watch your ass. That many Americans are basically agriculturally illiterate. They don't know where food is grown, how it gets to stores, or even in the case of chocolate milk, what's in it. In it.
They ask.
One Department of Agriculture study commissioned in the early 90s found that nearly 1 in 5 adults did not know that hamburgers are made from beef.
They weren't at that time.
That's true.
They're made from people.
Depends if they're McDonald's hamburgers.
That's true.
They're made Soylent Green. Many more lack familiarity with basic farming facts, like how big U.S. farms typically are and what food animals eat.
Well, it's about the size of a little plot in the backyard, right?
Right. That's a
Yeah.
That's not a farm.
That's a farm. That's a farm.
It can be.
Our farm.
Well, it's just playing Farmville.
Yeah. So where does Nesquik come from? Like, chopped up brown cows?
The bunnies.
Yeah, the
brown bunnies.
That was the Farmville music.
They milk the brown bunnies.
You ever try and milk a mouse?
Oh dear.
You need really small
Did
fingers.
you know
for
that they cloned mice now?
They cloned mouse.
They cloned mouse.
They cloned a mouse.
And it became a mice.
So what's the moral of this story anyway?
The moral of this story is you never let the TG Geeks in this studio because you know we're going to hijack the show.
Yeah.
That's enough on the brown cows now.
Okay, we have another
one. Do we
need
this one?
Shut up!
Eventually.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Not to be political.
Oh, I was avoiding this kind of a joke, but now that we're here.
Okay. President Donald Trump signed an executive order Friday to revive the National Space Council, signifying a renewed yet vague focus on space exploration. Colonel Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon, was there to witness the event. He tried to liven the room with a Buzz Lightyear quip, only to have Trump crash and burn on the landing pad.
Oh, dear.
It's great. As you can see in the White House video, the exchange happens right as Trump is about to sit down and sign the executive order, which will put Vice President Mike Pence in charge of advising the president on space exploration.
Oh, dear.
Thank goodness someone's advising him.
Yeah, he's a scientist. Why not?
You gotta love the look on the guy next to you.
I'm looking at the video right now. It's hilarious.
There's an animated GIF in there. If Donna, I think you can bring that one. Yeah, there we go.
I have to pull it down because I can't see.
Oh,
there it is.
It's up on the screen. You can see the White House video change happens right as Trump is about to sit down and sign the executive order. Oh, I already read that part. Let's see. It's a little hard to make out what Trump says right as he opens up the folder containing the E. And the White House transcript left the word, but it sounded like we know what this is. Space. That's all I have to say. Space. Then Aldrin jokes. He says, "There's a lot of room out there, right?" Yep. And then it happens. Buzz Aldrin says, "Infinity and beyond." Ha ha ha. He gets some laughter. And Trump, it just goes right over his head. He says, "This is infinity here. It could be infinity. We don't really know.
Oh my god!
But it could be.
But we're going to make it great.
It has to be something, but
It's
it could be
huge.
infinity, right?
Hey, it could be.
But it's infinity. It's huge.
Yeah.
If you want to see
You're
the
going to
video,
get tweeted about. You know that.
go to our show.
That's what
We'll
we're
reach
shooting
infinity
for.
and keep on going.
Are you kidding? I want to be tweet bombed by that idiot. Whoops, I'm sorry. Did I just say that out loud? I
I'm
meant to
not
say
sure I do.
that was my Tourette's.
That was your duress? What?
I didn't catch that. Would you repeat that, please?
Oh,
No.
This is the part of the show where we take a little
Hey,
break.
is this our article?
No, not that one.
No,
Cat House?
it's coming up in the media corner.
Oh.
Hold your TV remote. Okay,
I left it at home.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the Hacks and Strange Stories and a bunch of other stuff. So roll that beautiful video footage we put at the beginning of the show. And we're going to take a sip of water.
This is Bob. Before, Bob relied on the internet to enhance his geek status. After using Technorama for natural geek enhancement, Bob is rolling his 20-sided die, reciting Holy Grail lines, and answering Star Trek trivia with the best of them. And he has a happy missus at the home, too. Technorama for natural geek enhancement. Only available at chuckchat.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Pamela Gay, and you are listening to Chuck and Craig on Technorama.
I think we did all those things in the last 24 hours. We recited Holy Grail lines last night. We watched Holy Grail. We rolled our 20-sided die in the studio tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? Star Trek trivia?
Star Trek trivia.
Star Trek trivia.
And you have a happy
come
housewife
later.
at home.
And we...
Nicely well played. Well played.
That's 15 points, Alex.
I couldn't resist. I was waiting for it.
Oh,
I was
my.
waiting. I had my finger on the button.
Don't mansplain it.
Lenny's on vacation for the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Our faithful listener, Mad Marv, has a wonderful home that's available if you have lots of cats. It is a custom-built home for cats.
Hey, by the way, from the picture in the video, it looks like it's not in Hawaii.
No, it's not.
Where Kyle's from.
Kyle is from Hawaii and on the island of Oahu. This house features cat posters glued to the wall, cat posters glued to the ceiling, cats probably stored in the windowless room in the basement. Oh, God, oh, God. Huge cat trees. I'm reading this. I don't know if this is on the Century 21 listing or not. Random innocent stuffed animals nailed to the wooden post, a cat-themed bar, kitty bath mats. If a cat took a bath, I'd be amazed.
Yeah.
A fine collection of seashells, fun, ambiguous carpet stains, great natural lighting, and much, much more. All of these actually are the images that... Can you find the playlist in there?
I love the kitty trampoline.
There we go. It'll cycle through those automatically. There are all kinds of things that... these are all listed by Coldwell Banker.
Oh, wow.
The actual listing chooses to gloss over a few details, potentially because the agents wanted to avoid antiquated, pesky health code concerns.
Oh, yeah. Who needs that? Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my word.
Hey, wait a minute. What happened to the original owner? The cats got him, I guess.
We're not sure if this is human inhabitable. Does it have a real human bathroom?
I would kind of doubt it based on my
Yeah, there's a big litter
knowledge of
box.
this.
A large litter box in the bathroom.
Deep end of,
Cat walkaways are in a great room, medieval cat castle with different levels, made of stone. You think if they want one of those carpet things. All interior doors custom built from wood. Must see to believe it does exist. Once in a lifetime find, extremely fun home, the listing reads. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
dear
Lord.
There's a trampoline.
Yeah, I saw the kitty trampoline.
That's
awesome.
lot of pictures. Would a cat actually be able to use a trampoline? Does it have the right flex in its legs?
Well, you have to throw it off of it.
Hey, there's one way to
jump off
find
the
out.
balcony. They say cats always land on their feet, so drop it on the trampoline. Fine.
Or the
bounce them
cat
off
decides to jump off a shelf onto the trampoline.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that.
Fun ensues.
Grabs on. It's like.
So the next time someone asks you, what's Technorama all about? Keep that one in mind.
I think I'd rather have the Star Trek themed house.
Yeah.
Oh, in a second, yeah.
Here's another fun story and the title of our show from Oddity Central.
Oddity Central.
And I just, the
that here?
headline grabbed me. So, Keith, would you be so kind?
Mexican man tells wife he's going out to buy cigarettes. Flies to Russia for football. Whoa!
And where's he from? Mexico?
In what many are calling the lie of the century, a diehard football fan from Pueblo, Mexico, told his wife that he was stepping out to buy a pack of cigarettes.
He likes Russia.
But
Be back in a month or two.
boarding a plane to Germany and then driving to Russia to see his national football team play in the Confederations Cup. Wow. That's dedication or insanity or both.
He doesn't care. He doesn't give a crap about his marriage.
Hey, isn't that one of those jokes where, did your father leave the house to go buy cigarettes and never come back?
Yeah. Where's your dad? He went to get cigarettes. Well, that was 5 days ago.
Yeah. In Russia.
Yeah.
They have cheaper
They have better
cigarettes.
cigarettes
They
over
were
there.
on sale.
They're duty free.
I'm saving
Oh,
a
Jose,
ton.
I can't stay mad at you. Come on, get in the house.
Wow. So, do you want me to read more?
Yeah, let's see what else is in here.
I got to know how this ends.
Antonio Garcia recently got his 5 minutes of fame on the internet after news of his escapade to Mexico's match against Russia in Kazan went viral on social media. The man had reportedly told his wife that he was going out to buy a pack of cigarettes, but he actually traveled to Monterrey, where he got on a plane to Wolfsburg, Germany, where some of his relatives live.
Oops.
That's
not a good idea.
Yeah. And
That's out of the bag.
they probably called his wife.
Why didn't she go with you?
Yeah.
You know who I swear I just saw in the airport.
Looks like his cousin.
Yeah, and then from there he drove to Kazan, Russia, where he joined hundreds of other Mexican fans in supporting the national football team.
Is there more?
There's
Unbelievable.
more. Let me
There's
scroll.
more. I told my wife I'd go to Oxxo, a popular convenience store in Mexico.
Which is
for
only
some
about
cigarette-
12 hours away.
Exactly. For some cigarettes. But I did not tell her which one. I think it's
Yeah.
safe to assume that she wasn't expecting a transatlantic flight.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe he did go there and bring the cigarettes. So technically he was correct.
Well, he was.
was.
Yeah, he's probably going to
didn't-
Oxxo.
Maybe he got him on the way home. I don't know.
There we go. Like you said, he saved a bundle going to Oxxo in Russia, duty free.
He took the red eye.
Yeah. Oh my.
But I couldn't make up which brand to buy.
He's got a good excuse here.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The cost did not matter to me, Arturo said. The only important thing is to be close to the team. That's the
after
team
this
spirit.
But
After this
there's
went out-
more.
Oh dear. Interestingly, yes, that I wouldn't have chosen that word. I would have chosen something else. While in Germany, Arturo Garcia managed to damage his Achilles tendon while playing football with some locals, and doctors advised him to rest in bed. But he wouldn't hear it. He had to limp and support himself with crutches, but he made it to the game, and that was all that mattered.
my
Dedication.
Honey, how'd you hurt your
Yeah.
Achilles at the cigarette store?
Yeah.
They were
I
way
slept
up
on a
high. I had
banana
to really
peel.
reach.
Wow. Oh my.
Hey, what's funny is, they said that this went viral online. So when he went home, he better not lie. Just lay it out. Don't try and make it up.
Honey, I lied to you.
Or can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine saying, I'm back. Here's your cigarettes. 2 weeks later, and online she sees where he's been all over Europe and Russia.
Well, you come back and you say, well, I was going for cigarettes, but change of plans.
And how come they cost like 2 billion pesos?
Yeah. Well, that translates to 30 cents,
$1 billion pesos.
Good luck getting around the jet lag, too.
Oh, my. Really? Wow.
It just has a big mess. Hey, we want to give a shout out to the chat room. What limited there are. I think we see a couple on there. It's probably you and me, Craig, at this point. Did John leave?
Oh, I see Victor in there and John.
All
and
right.
Sounds like Miss Pat's Playroom.
Or Romper Room.
Yeah, Romper Room. Oh, she just died here
Yeah,
the other day.
yeah.
She did?
She just
Miss Marianne
Yeah,
died.
Miss Marianne just died.
She was what, 92 or something
There's
like
a
that?
downer.
She never said my name.
I'm sorry.
I know that.
I had to quit
wench.
watching it.
She never said my name either. I hate her now.
Wow.
I'm not bitter.
Hostility toward respect the dead. Something. If you want to see us do this every week, we are here on Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Watch for announcements on the Technorama podcast page on Facebook. And that is where you will get the announcements. Or if you want to catch us on the podcast, we release this in audio form on Wednesday. So you can subscribe to that. We'll tell you how at the end of the show. Or you can go to our website, chuckchat.com. Want to give a special thank you, shout out to our patrons. We seem to have lost a patron in the last couple of weeks.
What happened to Remember When?
That was, we're getting to the Remember When. This is our...
Well, you didn't take care of her
I hit
bugs.
the wrong button. Oh, the bugs. Special thanks to our patrons, Kyle Nishioka, Mike Wills, Steve Therian, Saturday Morning Media, a.k.a. Grandpa Choco, Chris MC, Alexis Duran, Ben Vaughn, Dennis Patnaud, Nick St. Gabriel, Amy Bowen, Avner Braverman, Leon, John Noble, fill in the blank here, Kay Beaumont, and another blank. We want you to join as patrons, and you get special content, because this week we are going to be talking about how a futurist from 1979 predicted modern computers and privacy, and all that goes with that. So we'll watch the video between shows, and then we'll do that and have a discussion about that.
Yeah, so if you will help us fill in the blanks on our Patreon,
you get special content.
Yeah, get special content and help our OCD, or our CDO for those who are OCD.
The CDO. Because the letters have to be in the right order for that.
That's right.
Go to patreon.com/Technorama podcast, or you can click on the Patreon link. I almost said something else on our website. Again, chuckchat.com/Technorama. Let's jump to the media corner. Bring that music down. Start that. Yeah,
use the little cat trampoline. Jump.
Jump to the media corner. Here we go.
Welcome to Blockhead Video. Hey, where can I find some good information about music and TV and videos?
Yeah, go right past it.
Over here.
Did you change
Media
it?
Corner.
We're going on to Game of Thrones. On to Game of Thrones.
Did you change the
on to Game of
intro?
Thrones?
What? For the media corner?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't hear the and stuff.
And things.
And things.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
there.
right. It's and things, not in stuff.
It's been so long since you've been here, you forgot what he made fun of me about.
Raisin
We're just,
things.
we're just splitting hairs at this point, guys. Come on.
Raisin stuff. What?
No,
that wasn't it.
it's puffin stuff.
That's where I was going to go. Okay, a bunch of old men talking about old shows. Funny if you're...
I don't have the
you
HR
know what
Puffin stuff music. Where is it?
All right. Who's next on the target list? Craig.
Game of Thorns.
Okay, I'll take
Game
it.
of Thorns.
All right, so when a Chicago software consultant, Mac Dolan, heard the screams of a friend being attacked, he knew he had to step in. His chivalry kicked in, I guess. So he grabbed his most fearsome weapon, $100 sword. I'm sorry, just $100 sword.
You say
It's like
sword
he got it-
too?
Sword?
It's like he got it out of a gum machine or something. $100 sword, he bought it from medieval times. A strange man had somehow broken into the apartment Dolan shared with his roommate, John Zucker, and started physically assaulting a woman crashing on their couch. Luckily, Dolan and Zucker had visited medieval times. This is where they got their training, I guess.
Yeah.
A medieval-themed dinner theater 6 months earlier for the latter's birthday, where they decided to purchase a giant sword that was hanging on the wall. We hung the sword over the wall, equidistant between our bedrooms.
Who says equidistant?
Equidescent.
Equidescent.
Effervescent.
Effervescent.
It glows.
Equidistant.
It's an effervescent sword.
Why don't they just say in the middle?
Right. Halfway between.
Yeah, just between. So whoever gets to it first can use it. I see them like elbowing each other, trying to scramble to get the thing.
I'm going to save the damsel in distress.
Oh, me!
I'm Theodoric of York, medieval barber.
I rolled a 20. It's mine.
They're D&D players.
Right, so Dolan he said he started yelling and running at the man, attacking his friend. But the guy didn't flee until Dolan ran up to the wall and grabbed his sword, chasing him out of the apartment. Dolan did take a swing at the man as he fled, but he ducked. I guess he rolled and he missed.
That was a 1.
You missed.
and Dolan dented the wood railing instead. I was just thinking, Scott, next time you play D&D, you have to throw that in there. Yep. You missed and dented the wood railing.
Go back to the smithy and sharpen the blade.
But then it gets exciting.
Yeah, so to explain exactly why they bought the sword, Zucker said, we're Game of Thrones guys. Well, it might have been Valerian.
It may not have been Valerian steel.
It may not be Valerian steel, but it did the job. During the escape attempt, he dropped his wallet, which Dolan and Zucker had turned into the police. The man turned out to be a 39-year-old Francisco Chavez, who was arrested after he was shown. He showed up to police station claiming he had been robbed. His wallet has been stolen.
Oh dear!
Bright man.
He was charged with a home invasion, attempted aggravated criminal assault, sexual assault, and aggravated criminal sexual abuse. But it could have been worse had Dolan not stepped up, sword in hand, to help a friend. So, if someone ever gives you a hard time about being a huge nerd, tell them about Dolan and Zucker's heroism, because sometimes it takes a huge nerd to be a hero. Actually, I kind of like those last few words. That's poetic.
So, the only thing I have to grab in this room would be a large plastic lightsaber. I don't think that would be very intimidating.
I don't know. You could always hide behind the cardboard Dalek.
The Dalek.
Yeah.
That was intimidating.
Exterminate! I'm out of
Get up and start moving it.
Exterminate!
Chuck, that was awesome.
He said that. The thing's talking now.
Oh my gosh. Move to the right. No, the left. No, the right.
Serpentine!
Yeah.
Perform some evasive maneuvers, Chuck.
All right. Flip for it, Ben or Keith.
Serpentine.
This one's from your site. Did you have it memorized?
Hardly.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I want to know how did
Yeah, Keith was the one who actually wrote this one, not me. I got the alert while I was at work, and I passed it off to him, and he wrote it up.
I'm going to throw another one in here then for you.
By the way,
Good news, everyone!
I'm curious how my typo worked into this.
You didn't put the letter E before the number 8.
When we were doing the bullet items at the top of the show.
Oh, whatever.
Spelling, punctuation,
you
who
only
cares?
misspelled the title of one of our favorite shows.
Yeah.
How dare you?
CENTS 8.
Yes.
8 cents.
8 cents.
Yeah. What's
From
that
8
show?
Mile.
What's that show?
How much a Tootsie Roll costs now?
8 cents.
Yeah.
So, I'll just tell you about the article. It
Okay.
was, Sense8 was revived for a finale. It was posted on the Sense8 Facebook page. Lana Wachowski. Exactly. Lana Wachowski posted this heartfelt letter, and we have it posted on the website. It's also on the Sense8 Facebook page. But they have agreed to do a 2-hour finale to wrap up the series. And we talked about this on our podcast.
Yay!
Apparently, that even though the president of Netflix has said, we've tried, we cannot make this work. It didn't stop the writing campaign.
Right. And
the people were still just like writing in lots of...
What was he claiming he couldn't make work?
Oh, good
the
God.
cost.
I guess it was the budget.
The budget was way too expensive.
The problem with, and we talked about this, and I talk about it in the article as well, that some of those episodes were costing $9 million plus an episode, and the reason they had to send all of the cast, all of the crew, everything to every single shooting location, because what they would do is they would film the entire scene with all of the cast, and then the singular cast members, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So then they stitched it together, and that's how they got those.
Right.
this person is with this person, and this person is with this person, and this
Now
person
they're all together.
is with
It
the whole
helped,
cluster.
it helped create the sense of the telepathic cluster that they all experienced.
So they were either in India, they were in Germany, they were in Nairobi, they were in Iceland, London. Yada
I have a feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, or something different, but I think that when Netflix was saying they couldn't make it work, I think you're right about the budget, but I mean, I think they were talking in a sense of the making another series or season, but this is a little different. Making a 2-hour.
But however, the people had reached out to the president of Netflix, and he said, anything, and he says, no, we're not going back to it. I mean, the word was pretty final. They were not going to revisit it. That what we got was it. It was over. It was dead. It was done. Thank you very much. And that just kind of, I think it made the fans even angrier. So they just stepped up the writing campaign.
The finality of it and the fact of the nonsensical answer that he gave why it was canceled.
It was ridiculous.
To begin with. I mean, had they said, hey, the ratings weren't there, it was costing us too much, people would have said, we understand. It doesn't make it that, we do understand. But
which, as we pointed out in our show, was premature because where the story left off is they're all pretty much now in one location. So you don't have to do all this international traveling anymore.
Right.
So production costs would have been shaved dramatically.
For several episodes anyway.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
So he really jumped the gun on killing the show. But at least they're going to give us a 2-hour finale, and
sometime next year.
Yeah, sometime next year.
At least they didn't do something like Arrested Development, the season 4, where that show also has a large cast, and they filmed. I think trying to work around everybody's schedule, they filmed everybody separately. I think very little time where the characters were in the same room together. They were actually all green screen or whatever. So and a lot of that kind of fell flat to some degree. So I would rather them
be done. We know.
I mean, I'd rather them do it and do it right.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have them. Yeah,
screw up.
You wonder also if this executive had some pet project he wants to get slated.
Well, he said something really cryptic in the very beginning as to why the show got canceled, and it made no sense.
We don't have enough failures.
Yeah, we need to cancel more. We need to take on more risky shows, and we're not bringing in enough new shows. We don't have enough shows that we're canceling. It's like what is that supposed to mean?
Why is that the goal?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even know what that means.
I mean, why not just ride it until it until you run it into the ground?
Why canceling would be. I mean, you learn from your failures, but canceling shows shouldn't be a goal.
Well, apparently it was for him.
Yeah.
But anyway, he got a lot of heat for it in terms of fandom. So, the show is coming back for a wrap-up.
Yeah, one of the things that Lana says in the letter that she went into a severe depression. She couldn't even talk to people, couldn't go out because every time somebody would see her, they would say, "Oh my gosh, we're so sorry they canceled the show. Can we do anything to make it come back?" And it's like you're making it worse.
I mean, the show was deeply personal to her. I mean, this is something that a lot of people don't fully get. Lana's transgendered, and she put a lot of her personal story into
that's cool.
This particular there's the character that's transgendered. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of personal investment in what she was writing. So to take that away from her was like taking her child away.
Yeah.
Very, really, and a lot of show creators, I mean, these shows are like children to them. Mm-hmm. Very much so. And the cast becomes like their extended family in a very real sense. And this cast and crew became very tight. And I think that was part of the plan that the Wachowskis had. They wanted a very close-knit group, and they did become very, very tight. I mean, they are very much like a family now. And even the crew and cast were just devastated at the news that it got canceled. So now that it's coming back, but it explains why Lana got upset. I get it. I really do.
Yeah, that clarifies a lot of things.
And a lot of fans are pretty depressed about it too.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my follow-up for Speed Racer. Just saying.
That, as much as I would love to see it, it will never happen.
No.
I'm waiting for Zombievers 2.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, gosh.
What'd you say?
We went. We got bored last weekend, and we started surfing on Netflix under the action movies category, and one came up called Zombievers.
Zombievers, yes.
It sounded like one of those titles that Mystery Science Theater came up with.
Zombievers?
That is your spoof movie for Dragon Con. That is it, hands down.
It's not clean. It's not family friendly.
But
yeah, I was gonna say,
so it's the
that
after
sounds like that's
midnight version.
Not quite a triple X. It might be just
an R.
X. Almost
the
an
old
X.
Like a Skinamax. It's like something you see on Skinamax at night or whatever.
It was so bad. We only made it, 15 minutes into it. Done.
Well, now I have to watch it.
Oh, no,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's
just so I can see how bad it is.
And it's a fairly recent 2015.
Yes. Oh, my.
I've heard of it.
It's terrible.
18?
2015.
They're still making stuff like that.
It's on Netflix?
Crap. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go look at that.
Yet we can't get movies like Top Gun on Netflix.
Yeah.
Go figure. I guess people would much rather watch Zombievers. Anyway, Craig just got a wide monitor. Scott was complaining tonight how he really wants his second
one that's like 14 feet long?
Yeah, pretty much. This is the Samsung. They just unveiled the widest computer monitor you can buy, and here's how it looks.
Unbelievable.
So the writer of this article writes...
Now, just to tell you, I have a 29-inch widescreen. I have the LG Ultra Wide, and I love it, but it does throw some things at a little bit of a weird...
doesn't like it.
I'm going to say there's got to be some distortion because a lot of operating systems aren't really designed for that.
Yeah, in fact, this one says
guessing,
Windows 10 doesn't do it.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, actually, Windows 10, using it looks great. Putting the Mac on it looks fine. So it's just the WebEx, like Chuck and I were doing some stuff at work.
Well, WebEx
and
is just...
I had a PowerPoint I was trying to share.
The same thing.
And I couldn't quite find the ratio to make it look full screen.
So the writer, this author from Business Insider, says, when I first tried the ultra-wide monitor in 2016, I was hooked because of its applications in both gaming and productivity. Ultra-wide monitors are a relatively new category of monitors that are indeed wider than regular ones, hence the name.
Really? Wow.
But on Friday, Samsung introduced the CHG90, the first monitor in the new super ultra wide. Need some reverb on that.
That
category
ratio is insane.
And it's outrageously wide. It's 32 by 9, which is like
nuts. That's double.
Well, it's 216 by 9 side by side, but no seam in the middle.
No.
Very cool. The thing I have, they show a spreadsheet on there, and by the time it's 178 degrees of viewing angle. By the time you turn your head over to sell,
I forgot what I'm looking at.
What was that row? R? Right, you don't know what row you're on.
Well, it's like, okay,
that's why I always highlight the row.
You need a yardstick to carry it across.
Well, it's not just that. I'm afraid that by the time I got to, I'm looking at finally my result over in column Z, I'm like, and what was this all about again? Oh,
right.
Going back.
But for gaming with that wraparound and that field of view, imagine the immersion you get.
It's very peripheral.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd just cool. What you want, a spreadsheet wrapping around your head.
Yeah. And the start menu
I don't have enough mental problems already.
Your file edit view menu is 4 miles away on the other side of the screen.
Am I reading that?
So you throw your shoulder out trying to get the mouse.
49?
The cursor.
My God.
Wait a minute.
How much?
Porn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drives all technology.
Okay, Craig said what we were all thinking. So.
I really didn't want to go there, but thank you very
much. I mean, it basically is like having VR goggles you don't have to wear on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's right in front of your face. How close you have to sit to get that effect, I don't know, but
you'll ruin your eyesight.
Can I get
like
a
the
TV?
Curve though. I do kind of like the curve. I don't have this monitor. It
would have to be. Yeah, this has to be curved to be this big. Otherwise, it would just be.
No, you couldn't really read it properly.
No.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, so if you're at a company that's cutting back on budget, they can get one of these monitors.
I'll take one.
Sit side by side with somebody.
It won't fit at my desk, but I'll take one.
I have to knock out a
My
wall.
My cube isn't even that wide.
Right. You're going to take out a wall in your neighbor's cube.
No, just put a hole in the cubicle.
It's sticking halfway out in the hallway. People have to get hit by it when they walk by.
Don't show this to my daughter. She's going to want one and forget it. There's no way.
The cost of this is about $1,500 US, if I recall correctly.
That's
Really?
actually not bad.
That's kind of reasonable.
Damn, I'm going to get
Hey,
one tomorrow.
Let's go to Best Buy tomorrow.
Actually,
might
yeah,
be
it's
cheaper
pretty
fries, though.
Hey, Amazon's
you
got
buy-
their July 11th deal.
Yeah,
You know, this
maybe
could
they'll
be
have
it.
those on sale on Amazon Prime.
On Amazon
it-
Prime Day.
I think you're right. It is kind of reasonable. You know, you buy 2 really good monitors. I don't know, but it's seamless. That's the whole thing, and you got the curve. I think it'd be pretty cool.
When is Amazon Prime Day?
July 11th.
11th.
Oh, that's just in time for Christmas shopping season to start.
Yeah, there we go.
Because they're
Oh,
extending
I
Black
think
Friday
that's-
earlier and earlier
I
all
think
the time.
that's the day that they.
Said the weather's nicer for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camp out the night before.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
In your
easy.
own home? Okay.
Hey, let's
sure, no
camp
problem.
on the
I meant the
couch.
whole Christmas season.
Yeah, I can do that.
Christmas season starts on December 26th.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, they start, presidents start campaigning for re-election the day after they get into office.
Yeah.
All right, that takes us to our question of the week. And our question this time is, what is the weirdest thing you've ever seen on the internet?
Oh, dear God, don't ask.
Don't ask.
Farmville.
Zombie beavers.
Zombie beaver.
Zombie beavers.
Beavers.
That wasn't on the internet, though. That was Netflix, which I guess
The
you could
50-gallon
argue.
drum of lube.
The 50-gallon drum
There
of
you
lube.
go. And I'm thinking, okay, the 50-gallon drum and zombievers. I'm like,
there you go.
okay, I think we got something.
And people who have bought this have also bought, what was it? The giant pickle?
Giant.
And about 500 yards of hose.
I have something I've seen that was
It
weird on
was
the
the
internet, but I don't know if I
pickle or
want to
something.
share it here.
It's like, what the heck?
If you do dare, Amazon does have a 50-gallon drum of lube, but use incognito mode in your browser.
I dare you to search for it on your computer.
Here we're playing,
and
Cards
and
Against
if you do-
Humanity, and I'm looking it up on my phone. And
Does
I
such a
set
thing
my
really
phone-
exist?
Set my phone down, and then, what was it, 10 minutes later? Oh my God, I got to go take that out of my Amazon
in my
search.
browser
It's
history.
going to show up on Facebook and everything else.
Yeah. How many times have you searched for something on Amazon and then you start seeing it show up everywhere else? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I only bought it 3 weeks ago, and it's still showing up.
50 gallons of lube. Just think of the possibilities.
Rattle them off, Greg.
That's why you need 50 yards of garden hose.
And a widescreen monitor.
Oh my Lord!
It's all for porn.
And on that note, I think we're done.
Where's the popcorn?
Cut it
Where's the
off
popcorn?
now. Stop recording.
Just play the music. If you want to get a hold of us, you can call us on the listener line like Calculon's brother and the pest control lady at 707.
She will forever be known as that.
530-2428, 707-530-2428. Or if you want to leave a message for TG Geeks, you can leave it there too.
Please, we're dying for voicemail.
We'll forward it to them. Email us at technorama@chuckchat.com or find us on the social internet wherever you go. Technorama Podcasts on Facebook, Twitter, etc., etc. You'll love it. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Oh,
you are welcome.
Not a problem.
Sorry, we hijacked the show again.
Wouldn't have it any
As
other way.
always.
He'll get his revenge come Phoenix Comic Con.
Tell the listener where they can find you.
At tggeeks.com.
Yay!
Where you name it, we talk
about
about
it.
And thank you, Scott.
Sure.
Craig, give me a binary high five.
101.
Okay, that's the end of the first show. And yes, it was recording.
Thank God.
Oh, I know. You can't do that twice.
You've got to come up with a bit now for all these fake call-ins for the messages. Just do spoofy message call-ins from your recording. Got to do one each week.
Actually be the pest control place?
Yeah. No, just somebody making a mistake call into the show and leaving a voicemail.
Oh, we're going to have our listeners now making fake calls.
Yeah.
Well, you've kind of encouraged that.
Yeah.
Is this a funeral home? I want Grandma back.
Yeah, Prince Albert in a can. Is your refrigerator running?
Better go catch it.
We did that one once. Is your server running? Stream is down?
Hey.
No, stream is going down. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye, stream.
Bye all.
Bye.
Love you.